stay away from y'all. Y'all devils. Y'all going to hell. I said, I don't believe nothing in the Bible. I think I don't believe it was a hell. I thought in hell means that you're alone in the world. You got nobody to support you, and you're alone, and no human interaction or anything. He's like you're just living just like a robot. I just question it. That's all I said. I just question it. Go over me. I said I did not say there is no God. I'm just saying I'm questioning the Bible that been rewritten so many damn times. Especially when some of these people don't even know what they're reading because they got different versions. And they all got different meanings to them. That's why I laughed at Mass Effect 2 when the Sargon said you just can't figure out your own religion. I'm like, damn, your religion. I bet somebody who's an atheist point that out. Yes, I did. Because I was so hard when I heard that. I was like, well, that is true.
That was a considerably powerful enemy.
And I don't get why women into these religions that it's mostly like the men are the high ones and the women are the low ones, I'm guessing. Oh, second rate, yeah. But I do agree that there's things that men can do that women cannot do. Yeah. And there are things that women can do and men can't do. So people who trying to challenge that are... Yeah, there's some firemen or whatever, the firewomen. But you think half of them would do the same job of picking somebody up and carrying them up outside of the building? Or what was the other one? They mostly do the construction work. Men mostly do the construction. Even though there's women out there who do it too. It's just like it's more men doing it. But I'll say this. I think the human species might evolve that we all be like to me, what I mean by evolving, I mean that what if we could we could make our body accept the sperm, not accept the sperm, so we don't have to worry about getting pregnant. Okay. Well, because they trying to get rid of all this stuff that helps us not get pregnant, and the abortion thing, they try to get rid of that. I think that some states are getting rid of that, and I'm starting to feel sorry for those women who want to get an abortion because they're not ready for a child. And so, how about you just give it up for adoption? Well, some ladies don't want to go carry the child for 9 months that they do not want, and just give it away. Some women probably will change their mind and keep the child. But sometimes those women will just use the child for money or try to get back at their baby daddies to get child support money. In adoption too, when you say that, they might go to a foster home instead. And from what I'm hearing from those foster kids, they say foster care is better. They told us about the foster care. Oh God! Or how they that one girl's story where they said they took them to the hospital or medical thing, and she had gotten something, and they found out it was something that won't let her reproduce. They took away her reproduction, so she can never have children thanks to them giving her that medicine or whatever they gave her. So I thought that was horrible. I can't believe child services can do something like that. So horrible. And I can't believe some of those people could make up lies so they could come and take the child away. Or if they have a different religion and it doesn't need them to be at the hospital. Then they say, I need to check on the child. Well, I like that guy who said, who are you? I'm from child service. And he said, are you a doctor? No, I'm not no doctor. Then the only one to see my child is a doctor. I said, true. just because they had their child in their own privacy, their own home.
That was a considerably powerful enemy.
Beating up these big rock monsters is so funny. This is leveling up my water faster and faster. I think it went to the next level, I think. Man, I like on Tales of Zestiria. When you kill and use an attack over, it grows and grows. Like the fireball spell. Oh my god, you know how many times I use that fireball spell. Well, it counts when she's throwing it all. She starts out with 3 or 2. Yeah. And then it goes to 6. Then it goes to I don't know, cause it look a lot on the screen. 10. I think it's either 8 or 10. Like how these lizards have these night things on, like they're night. It must be used to be night. Sorry about the noise in the background, y'all.
I'm not sure what Melchior is really capable of. What kind of man is he?
To put it short, he's the Exorcist's shadow.
Their shadow?
They're supposed to be free of malevolence, but they're only human, and so are those who they want to save. But sincerity and conviction alone won't save the world. To remain free of malevolence, they need someone to do their dirty work. A shadow.
I see. And that's Melchior's job.
During all my time at the Abbey, I was never aware of what he was really doing.
So, why hasn't he succumbed to malevolence?
Because his belief in the Exorcists as the saviors of the world is pure and unyielding. It is a mountain of ice that will neither boil, nor melt, nor break. I know the depths of his frozen heart all too well.
Wait, does that mean you?
Yes. Melchior was raising me to be the shadow for the next leader of the Exorcists. Artorius himself. But that was a terrible mistake. I was unable to live up to his expectations.
So if things had gone as he planned, we'd be fighting you instead of Melchior.
I'm glad that didn't have to happen.
True. If Magulu was running the Abbey,
They would be completely unpredictable. That would be fearsome.
Maybe, but doesn't that sound like a whole lot of fun?
So Melchior was my shadow too.
Oh, feeling too sympathetic to fight him.
I wouldn't say that.
There's nothing to be sad about.
Removing shadows is part of a shadow's job. Even if I'm a failed shadow, I'm still a witch, and I cast a deeper darkness.
Trying to kick his ass, yes. I cleaned that bathroom, then I messed it up. Yeah, it looked like he kind of did. Actually, all that noise. Going in the cabinet and shit. Tell you messed that up. He don't care. Like Mama said, he don't care. Then he leaves his clothes still in there. I said, I cleaned up for a reason. You see me?
I can see the peak just ahead. If Melchior's anywhere, he's there.
Be careful. That crafty old buzzard is nothing like Shigure. He won't fight us head on.
Ooh, that's steep and scary as all hell. Thank God. Like how you get me through the last parts of the game. It's always the N words and Dowslands, what, angels, something or whatever it was. I just noticed we haven't find any of those, those Dow statues. What are they called? Boost up your grade or boost up your gold. Oh yeah, you only got bond from DLCs now.
Is victory for us really possible? We're facing the legate, Lord Melchior.
I'd give us around 4 to 1 against.
4 to 1? Are our chances that slim?
Almost every trick I or any current exorcist knows can be traced back to him. If I throw out 3 arts at once, he'll pull 6 out of his hat. He knows our capabilities and he's got far more power. 4 to 1 might be generous.
I suppose you're right.
However, we have Velvet, the boy, and Rokuro. Who knows what value they'll add when they run amok? It's impossible to calculate, but if luck goes our way, our chances will rise considerably.
Right. We are challenging the hardest possible foe.
But I'm only talking about a straight-up fight. Knowing Melchior, he'll have some nasty tricks.
No matter how you analyze it, the outlook is grim.
Eisen, you too?
What's wrong with a level-headed look at things? Careful consideration could give us the tool we need to turn the odds in our favor. After all, Magilu, forewarned is forearmed, right?
Yes, that's true.
Even still, we won't find a weakness in him.
Let's take another hard look. What we need might be lying right at our feet.
At our feet, eh? I'll keep my eyes on the ground as we walk then.
Finally, it's up there. Look, it's all down there. Look, you made it towards the end. We're gonna leave it right here down there for you. Screw all the monsters. And then the monster's gonna fire in front of us.
We can do this.
And you walk forward towards it. I didn't even do it. That's what it looked like. No, I did it. I try to dodge. They usually come right straight at you. I don't want to use They come right straight at you when they just feel like that.
And another one down.
Hey, is everyone all right?
And smell, because he leaves his dirty clothes, that's all. Mirror. I wonder how his fat ass got over things. See it? You see, look, he had to jump over. Oh, he probably just. Oh. Sucks we won't be able to see his sexy ass brother anymore. Oh goodness. Drunk. Conjuring. Oh. Thank you for the souls. Let's start one in the middle part down here. Just souls. Oh shit.
do this.
Yes, it runs to us.
Not bad.
You too.
So not bad my ass, bitch. Soul bottle. Screw you, lizard. I'm off on my own. I try on my own. Paralyzed. Oh, the Halo betrayals. Oh my god. I still remember when Halo 3 was so good. Like every time we get home from school or something, we get on Halo 3. All our friends get on Halo 3. And then we see him pop up, we get all happy. Look, he's on, it's right. Oh, hey. Yeah, you going the right way. Oh, I thought the question mark was the one we didn't go to. Oh. But then down around here was... Yep. We're ready to face fat ass! Oh yeah, call him fat ass. We know his name, but we call him fat ass. Bad to the bone. Oh, this is gonna be fun. She said he was ice, so I might as well just burn the shit out of him.
The four elemental Empyreans are the beings that maintain the balance and harmony between earth, water, wind, and fire. Have you even stopped to think about why they sleep? About what waking them will do to this world's order?
Not really. I don't much care.
They sleep because of arrogant, insolent wretches like you. The Empyreans derive their power and that of their blessings from the prayers of the pure at heart. But humans became corrupted and neglected their prayers. The forgotten Empyreans drifted into slumber.
Human prayers are the source of their power? Just like the Malakim.
Are you trying to say Innominat blesses someone when he eats their soul?
As the fifth Empyrean, Innominat's purpose is to eat human souls, malevolence and all, and to wipe the slate clean. When all mankind is once again pure as a newborn babe, the elemental Empyreans can be safely revived.
You want to wipe the slate? But that means...
Yes, civilization will crumble. The spread of malevolence, the cleansing of the Innominat, the cycle has repeated countless times over the eons. That is why human civilization rises and falls. But if this continues, humanity will never surpass a certain threshold. Thus, the Abbey will control Innominat's power, so that we may guide humanity into a new, better era.
It all makes sense now. You developed the art of armatization to control Innominat.
And in order to create the Armatus, you needed the technology found in Siegfried, didn't you?
So that's why you got Ifried involved in all of this.
Just as light cannot exist without darkness, no great achievement comes without sacrifice. Even I must be made tribute for the sake of our ideal world!
I'm like a damn priest that you need to kill.
Armatus!
No, you don't!
Eisen, stop! I told you, he's a crafty old buzzard.
I should have known it wouldn't be that simple. Rebellious
The way he walks.
You've fallen so far, Magilonica.
I'm
Oops, I didn't mean to-
no longer! I am the
Stop
evil
it!
witch, Magilu! My saber! Dark Pit!
No escape! Die! No escape! Die!
Now, rise! Arise! Ascending! Angel! Element creation, gather!
Here, I'll go. Ah!
Elements of creation, gather! Explode into Imperial! Shield ready, steady, and blam up! Spell absorber! Calamity flare! Explode! When it comes to pain, it's better to give than receive!
Oh, watch out, even over limit. Off a bit. Oh!
The cold is cold. There you shall perish! Absolute freedom!
How's that? Die! Let's go! Die!
Ready,
Dark
steady,
despair,
and
kindle a beacon of hope! Resurrect the wide open!
No mercy! Wounds that won't heal! Time to flash!
No escape!
Oh, were I only 100 years younger?
100? He's used an oath to add years to his life. Centuries, even.
Is that what you call rational? Sounds like an obsession.
I've said the same thing thousands of times. If it were my choice, I'd have let myself die naturally long ago. But did he not say? Man can turn reason into disorder, but also can we surpass it? Our true power is in transcending the possible to achieve the ideal.
So were the words of the Exorcist Claudin.
They were foolish.
Think what you will. I'll show you the truth of his words.
You think illusions will work on us now?
Not in the least. But it bought me enough time to finish my art.
Are you trying to set off the volcano?
He'll die too!
As long as I take the Lord of Calamity with me, I have no regrets. That's because I follow reason! Oh. Oh! How dare you insult Claudin's ideal soul!
Hey, Master. Emotions are a real pain, aren't they?
Domain got smaller. Of course. They will have a secret base.
What was that?
The elemental Empyreans have awoken.
We are free. We will no longer be your tools.
Yay.
Oh dear, what's happening?
You got Malak there?
You saved us, Magilou. Thanks. If you hadn't thrown Melchior off balance, we'd all be dead.
I settled my own affairs. Nothing more. But if you want to thank me, I accept gifts.
I take it back.
He couldn't hurt those flowers. Was that his oath?
No. That old fool loved flowers more than anything else. Far more than he did any living human. That's all there was to it.
I suppose even a legate can never fully control his heart.
Same goes for a witch. Sometimes living can be the hardest affliction.
Have the 4 elemental Empyreans awakened?
Who knows? But anything that would sleep through that isn't worth our time.
Better watch your mouth or they'll smite you. I can feel a shift in Inominat's domain.
Yeah. All 4 of them have awoken. Inominat has been pushed out from the Earth pulses.
Humanity's amplified resonances will diminish, and many Malakim will regain their free will. The Exorcists will likely lose a good chunk of their forces.
Eleanor, have you lost your ability to fight too?
Sorry to disappoint, but I can still see you. Evil demons, Malakim, and witches alike.
You know where he is.
I can feel him. His body has left the Earth pulses. He's somewhere above the Empyrean's throne now. Artorias is with him. However, Inominat is pushing back against the other Empyreans with incredible force.
If the 4 are defeated, we'll lose our last chance. No time to waste.
Let's go. It's time to end this.
Yeah.
Super lady.
Scout ship departing.
The mountain doesn't appear to be erupting. Or doing anything else, really. I'd say that's a relief.
Were Melchior's claims only a bluff?
I'm not convinced. Most of his threats had as much truth in them as he could muster.
With the 4 Empyreans revived, the land is awakened. Changes in the Earth that once took eons will now happen in a few hundred years.
A few hundred years?
The mountain will erupt, but not for a long while.
A long while to a human, maybe. But compared to the history of the land, it'll be a blink of an eye.
But Innominat is the Empyrean of suppression. Who can say what will happen when we kill him? Well, it's not like I care anyway.
I think we should care.
Melchior sure was strong, wasn't he?
Yeah. If it weren't for Magilu's help, we wouldn't have stood a chance.
But you saw the opening she gave us and took it.
Did you want to be the one to finish him off?
If it mattered to me, I'd have fought him alone. We all had our reasons to fight him. The opportunity just happened to be yours. That's all there is to it.
I understand.
If Melchior had only manipulated Ifrid for personal reasons, then that would be settled now. But he was acting based on his idea of reason. That creating a world without malevolence was worth the cost of destroying people's free will. Ifrid won't be avenged until I destroy that very philosophy.
Your business with the Abbey isn't done.
Not even close. You all could just sit around twiddling your thumbs, and I'd still take the heads of Artorias and Innominat on my own. If you want to be the ones to finish them off, you'll have to beat me to it.
You're on.
I'll fight with everything I've got. That's all I can do.
That's plenty.
I really don't mean to pry, but I've gotta know. Does it feel good to pinch all those souls out from your stomach?
That's kind of a gross way of putting it.
I have to agree with Velvet. The way you put it sounds so inappropriate.
I'm pretty sure that was her point.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Why so cranky? I was only asking to see if you were getting hungry or not.
Then ask that in the first place.
Are you? Hungry, that is.
I do feel hungry, now that you mention it. But I don't think it has to do with losing those souls.
Then why is it?
Maybe my appetite is increasing as Innominat's suppression weakens.
Yeah, suddenly feeling hungry myself.
My stomach could start growling at any moment.
I have been thinking of nothing but delicious things to eat for a while now.
I bet Magilu only brought it up because she's feeling peckish herself.
No, that's not the reason at all.
That settles it then. When we get back to the ship, you can take guard duty while we eat.
I'll make a quiche and pudding.
I'll cook up some pinion and tomato stew.
Ooh, I'd love to try your cooking, Madame Eleanor. Let's get back to the ship.
Getting all fired up about food. I would never... I would kill for a big bowl of sweet Kalegian-style borscht!
Then go find me some peaches.
Why peaches?
Because you can't have Kalegian borscht without peach pie for dessert.
We've found quite a few geotrees so far. I feel like I've run 3 marathons back to back. I'm sorry, Bienfu. That's okay. All this exercise is making me nice and buff. You're right. You don't look any different, but when I touch you, I definitely feel muscles. I bet I could even take down Aizen and Rokuro with a single well-placed hit. I'm not so sure, but okay.
Bienfu, I know we're placing a heavy burden on you with all this geoboard business, and I'm sorry for that. But we really appreciate it. You've been truly helpful.
Aw, Madame Eleanor, you're too sweet. You're nothing like that mean old Miss Magilu.
How are you coping with your fatigue?
I'm kind of not, actually. In fact, I don't think I'll ever recover. Unless you give me a nice massage, Madame Eleanor.
I think I can manage that.
I didn't think that actually work.
I'm quite good at working out those pressure points. I can really grind the butt of my spear in just the right spots and have you feeling refreshed in no time. But I have to warn you, it might hurt a little bit.
What? You know what? Never mind. I'm good. You don't have to push so hard. Okay, that is refreshing, but ow!